Fuck all y'all. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Wood. Hope y'all doing well this morning. It's gonna be a Friday wood, so it's chaos and more chaos and gayness brought to you by the Australian. And that's pretty much it. And well, we got announcements. What announcements do we have? Today's Friday, since the last week, this last show of the week. Monday, I'm supposed to be on the main channel again. Now, whether that happens or not, who fuck no the main channel, so we'll see. And then I don't know who's I haven't booked anybody, but I booked one person for next week, and that was Landon. And I've been really busy. A lot of things done. But anyways, we'll just watch next week. It'll be something. If it's just me and Red Eye looking at each other with loving looks.
Yay.
Loving gazes upon each other. Also, the t-shirt deal is still going until September 1st. It's $1 an entry. The shirt can say anything you want. It's a personalized Pimpmunk shirt. It can say Pimpmunk loves your name, or it can say Pimpmunk had sex with Pee Wee Herman in the back of a Ford pickup. It can say whatever you want it to say, as long as you. Anyways, hold up, Red Eye, talk for me right quick. I got distracted.
You've got the whole t-shirt thing. You can say anything you like. You can say Red Eye is way more cool than Pimp, and he should take over the show.
Yay! I got medication.
Oh, great. So in approximately 20 minutes from now, Pimp is going to be fucking shit-faced, and I'll basically be taking over the show for about a half an hour until he sort of kind of snaps out of it.
Medication.
Yeah, here we go.
Medication.
Medicine dance. Okay.
Medication. I'm happy. And see, you can tell that Pimpmunk has done. Okay. Y'all about to say something. Yeah, I chew my pills.
Holy fuck.
No.
My teeth hurt just thinking of that shit.
Well,
dude.
Anyone you see do that used to have a narcotic problem. So I used to have a narcotic. But here's the deal. I'm so used to the taste. I don't have a narcotic problem now. I actually enjoy the taste. I said, I like BC powders. I like the taste of BC powder.
Oh my god.
That's one thing about pharmaceuticals. It's like none of them. No, actually, I'll take that back. There's one pharmaceutical that tastes good, and that's a cough medicine for kids. It's cherry flavored. It's like basically like Dr. fucking Pepper.
Oh, the Corceptic, man. I love Corceptic.
There's this. We used to get this medicine that has had a picture of a giraffe on it, and it tastes exactly like fucking Dr. Pepper. I swear to God, it's a dead ringer. It's just like, but any other pharmaceutical, nah, it just tastes like chemicals, and that includes the devil's dandruff and all the others. Is like they just taste fucking disgusting. Yeah.
But Red's probably right. In about 20, 30 minutes, y'all may see a little bit of a difference in my personality.
Absolutely, yeah. You're gonna drop right off the cliff for about 20 minutes, and then you pick back up. Enjoy the show.
I've even done. I remember back when Larry used to come on a lot. I remember one night I just looked at Larry. Yeah, you better talk. Well, what's up? They just kicked in. But yeah, the other night, see, Luna seen me. Woo. Luna seen me really fucked up the other night.
You kept like bashing your head into the mic.
Yeah, I kept going into the mic and shit over there. And she said, John, I'm like, what the fuck you want?
I was like, oh my God.
Well, I think you need to go to rehab, my friend.
I think you need to suck a dick.
I think you need to go to rehab because we care about you. This No, this is our intervention.
Well, so you really want wait, you want me off of these? Do you really want me off of these? No, you do not want me off of these. You know why? You know why? Because if you do want me off of these, you know the Goofy John, you like the Pimpmunk? You don't get that, do you, Red? When I'm in pain, I suck.
Why don't you be honest? Why don't you get off the crack you're on?
Oh, then I'll never get off the crack.
Okay. Well, that's fine, actually. Crack is fine.
But this is actually medication that's prescribed. Now, do I ever abuse it?
No, of course not.
Never.
Never. Yeah.
No.
But yesterday I heard that Pimpmunk renamed cocaine heroin and heroin cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can tell how excited I was about being on yesterday's show. Just listen to my voice.
It was a good show. I went back and I watched some of it just to see how I've got the Pimpmunk thing down now, Nick. I do.
It's frightening.
But it was fun. And I'll tell you what, I got to get another cap, skull cap, right? Whatever they're called. Because I lost mine, and now that wig eats me the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, so I can only go like 45 to an hour at the most. But I what's those things called? The stocking caps or whatever they're called? Luna can tell you. Luna, what's those things called? They're like the little stocking caps they put on a wig. What are those? What are those called? Stocking caps, I guess. Anyways.
Yeah, they're just like caps. Yeah.
Well, you see, I lost the one I had. And now with that wig, that motherfucker eats my head up. Itches like a son of a bitch, boy.
Oh, you might be allergic. You might be allergic to synthetic.
No, I'm allergic to not getting pussy. And you have the cure for that.
Oh my God.
See how charming I am? That was smooth.
That was so smooth.
That was like a milkshake. Smooth.
Yeah, that was the sexiest thing I've ever heard.
You know what the best movie ever is? Scarface.
What? Yeah.
I heard somebody still bitching on Facebook about that.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's what I was told. Anyway. That's what I was told last night anyway.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The bowling report told me.
You know what? I'm really glad the last scalp I fucking took to mount on my trophy wall was fucking his then. I'm happy about that now. I kind of regretted doing it. I said, I actually said on the show I wasn't going to do this anymore, but it was actually after the show. So technically I didn't break my word. So I'm good. I feel better now.
By the way, I was in character yesterday, so I really couldn't break character that much because I hate doing that. But big sadness for losing the loss of Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, man. That's a true legend right there that passed. Yeah.
Man, these last 3 years have been devastating for celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Also, big shout outs to the chat rooms. Everybody up in there. We got let's name some names. We got Wake Up Dead. We got Honest Red. What's happening, homeboy? We got Adam E. Des Love. Some nigga named Charles. No, I'm joking. There's nobody named Charles in there. I just wanted to say that. You know, actually, there's a thing behind that. I used to have this black friend of mine, right? His name was Maine. And I asked him, I don't know why ever, like something just stands out to you. This stood out to me. I asked him, I said, who's that guy over there? He's like, I don't know. It's just some nigga named Charles. And ever since, like when somebody asked me, who is that? I'm like, I don't know. It's just some nigga named Charles. It's just one of those things that stood out to me. And I've said that shit. And that was like 15 when that happened. I've said that shit forever. That's just some nigga named Charles.
Charles, man.
And there always is.
Man, I love Charles. He's a good guy.
I love that dude, man. The guy I was talking about. Let me tell you something. I got jumped by 10 black dudes one time. This little motherfucker comes out swinging, helping the white boy. He was helping the white boy. Me and him was like homies, dude. He was like, I mean, seriously, that was my best friend growing up. And that was my ride or die homeboy right there. And shit, I loved it. I missed that motherfucker. He went to prison.
Somebody?
Just regular black boy stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, see, honestly, he went to prison like 3 times, I think. First time I know he went to prison for marijuana, which he shouldn't have went to prison for.
Yeah.
Second time, maybe that other thing you mentioned.
Okay.
Dude, when I tell you I grew up in the ghetto, niggas, I ain't lying. I was a hood rat, man. I was a fucking hood dog. Hood rat's a hoes. But no, I grew up in what's the type of motherfuckers? I was that one white boy that hung out with all the black boys. I guess you could say I was a wigger.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a wigger. That's the thing. I didn't try to act like them, dress like them. I mean, I just did my own thing, but they were my homies.
That reminds me of that Dave Chappelle bit where he's like, every once in a while when you see a group of black dudes, there's one white guy there.
Yeah.
Them white guys are the most dangerous motherfuckers in them groups.
Okay, that is an unconscious, and that is actually usually the truth. Because the white boy usually is hanging out, is usually crazy motherfucker. Because they used to say that about me. That damn John crazy. Because they've seen me do some crazy shit back in the day. Like I went out, I was up there slinging in an all black club, just me by myself, whooping ass. Come on. But yeah, I used to do some crazy shit. The white boys are crazy, and I'm gonna tell you something. Every black boy can tell you this too. Down south, I don't know about everywhere else. You don't buy your dope from a black boy. You buy your dope from a white boy. White boy dope's always better. It's just it. White boy dope's better. Black boys will tell you that. White boy dope better. We don't cut our shit like they do.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is up with that? But yeah, if I get from my
not that I have ever sold drugs.
Oh yeah, no, don't. Yeah.
That was Red Eye's department.
No comment.
I've talked about it before. I actually, people know I used to slang a little bit back in the day. But
yeah, man, you're like fucking Scarface, sitting there on a mountain of cocaine with like AKs next to you.
No, dude, I wasn't that serious. I wish that would have been. I tell you what, though, I went on a houseboat party one time, and I seen a mountain of cocaine like that. It's the first time I ever seen anything like that. I walked in on that damn houseboat, and there was I swear, dude, just like you would in Scarface, like the mountain of fucking cocaine, and I'm like,
holy shit, man.
Damn.
Dude, I remember I was riding in a car with this dude, and he was we were smoking, and I was super high, and he was like, you need to stop tripping or whatever. I was like, why? Because he was like, if we get pulled over, because he was drinking and shit, but he was like, if we get pulled over, I just want you to know that don't make any sudden movements and then he was like, look underneath the seat. And there was like a block, like a suitcase looking block of fucking crack.
Oh, he had a brick.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a brick. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh my God. It's like, because we were driving it. No, yeah.
I'm not going to say I've ever had a brick before, but I've had bricks before. That was way back in the day, though.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations is up. Yeah, I used to do some stupid shit. I said when people ask me if I've been to prison, just because I didn't get caught. County jail that motherfucker a lot though. Woo. I was county jail regular for a minute there.
You're like, hey, John.
What was your first time in jail like?
First time I was in jail as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had me arrested. Yep. My mom caught me doing drugs. And she had me arrested. Other parents was like, I remember there was one parent, how could you possibly have your own son arrested? She said, you wait in 20 years when your son's sitting in prison and mine's not. not. Happened. That person 20 years later, I didn't go to prison. Son did.
Damn, man.
You know, there was nothing wrong with her having me arrested. She was trying to teach me a lesson.
I mean, yeah, she did because she cared about you.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't sit. Some of those rules didn't set into later because I was stupid. But you know, once you realize what they were doing, what they were trying to set, you know, you realize, oh, Mama was doing a good job. But yeah, that was the first time I was jail. I was held in a little cell. They kept me out to myself because there was nothing but adults in the jail, so they didn't want to put me with the adults. So yeah, I was in a little holding cell. As far as an adult, the first time I was in jail, it was public disturbance, and failure to comply with an officer. Went to jail. Got in a fight in the drunk tank. Yeah.
Do you remember what was over? Like,
dude, probably my smart ass.
Probably.
It's probably my fault. I don't know. I have no idea why we got in a fight, but yeah, it was probably my fault.
I have a question, and I'm sorry to bring this up because I'm sure this is kind of like not fun to remember, but you know the story where the guy tapped the gun on your nose?
Yeah.
Why was he pissed at you? Because I missed that part of the story.
It's funny. They caught us fishing in his private pond.
So you put a gun in someone's face? Like, come on.
Yes. It was at 2 o'clock in the morning. Or something like that, around 2 o'clock in the morning. They come up, they caught me and a bunch of dudes fishing in his privite pond. You know, it was a pay pond. And we were fishing for free. And yeah, he put a gun on me. You don't fuck with people's property like that in the South, dog.
Man. Doesn't he sell cars now or some shit?
He does. Community Ford, New York, Mississippi. Look it up. There's YouTube ads and shit, man. I see them all the time.
That's a trip, man. Like, yeah, that guy put a gun in my face.
Actually, the pond that I was fishing in was right across the road from the Community Ford place. Yeah. I was young, but yeah. Yeah, that was the second time I had that was the first time I had a gun. But there was other times. Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 times I've had guns pulled on me.
Yeah, I've just had 2 times.
That dude, I don't think was going to shoot me.
No, I think he was fucking with you.
Yeah, he was probably trying to just scare me. But now there was this one time. That boy was going to shoot me. And I'm glad he didn't. Because I looked in his eyeballs. And I'm about to shoot your ass in his eyeballs. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, you talking about scared. I was scared. It was one of the most memorable times I was there. I was truly scared. I was on the inside. My insides were like, I was about to shit myself.
Yeah.
Dude, I was scared to fucking death.
I've only had one gun put on me. And luckily it was like just somebody fucking around, but like you still don't put a gun to somebody. So like I was at this girl's house and she had guns, so she like brought out her case and like she wasn't taking them out or nothing. She was just like opening it up, showing the case. And this dude that was there picks it up and puts it to my head. He goes bang. And I don't know if it was fucking loaded or what, but all I know is he put a fucking gun to my head, and you don't fuck around with guns like that. Like you fucking killed somebody.
I know a dude got killed doing some stupid shit. They thought the gun was unloaded, and they were tossing it to each other.
Mm-hmm. What the playing like Russian roulette and shit. I know.
They were just tossing the gun across the room and catching it. And they were young. They were like teenagers, but then the gun went off and killed one of them.
Don't play with guns.
No.
My favorite one was the FBI agent that was off duty, and he was fucking He was fucking cutting the rug, getting down on the dance floor, and fucking basic. What did he do? He did a handstand or something.
Like a flip or something, back flip or something.
Or done something, and the gun's fucking just gone bloop, and went off, and fucking the bullet's been the bullet lodged itself in a someone standing on the dance floor. There's some girl's leg. It's just like, what the fucking?
And that guy was given a gun again. They rearmed that motherfucker after that.
What the fucking?
Yeah, they didn't lose. I mean, he didn't. I'm shocked he didn't lose his fucking job, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like whoever gave that person their permission to carry a firearm out in the field again. whoever put them back out on the field again, they should probably have their gun taken off them and put on the typewriter next to the guy that likes to drop his gun on the dance floor so the bullets can fly around randomly and lodge in people's legs, because that's fucking great.
That's crazy. That sounds like a song, though. Drop your gun on the dance floor. Yeah. By the way, I want to announce our Patreon. We're $9 away from the halfway mark. $9. I got a new Patreon. I got a new Patreon this morning. So $9 away from $500, and that means we'll be at the halfway mark to 1,000. Then we do the 24-hour show. So $9 motherfucking dollars. Let's make that before the show ends. Also, let's make some tips and stuff. By the end of the show, I'll read the messages and stuff, and Luna will show me a tit for each $1,000 I receive. So if I get 5,000, she'll show me 5 tits. She's all, hey, you know why? Because bitch, she's a cow. Bitch, she's a cow.
Oh, don't fucking start. You can go a single day without seeing that shit on my Facebook.
Oh, well, wait. I've got a feeling more manly now, so I'm going to tell a quick story. So yesterday, I'm moving some rocks away from my front door. It's like there's 6. I open up my front door. There's a pile of rocks about 6 feet away on the front porch. And I did a load, and I'm packing the second load. And a fucking red-bellied black snake decides to let me know that, hey, listen, this is where I live now, so you can fuck off and not pull my house apart. But the snake doesn't have the best sense of timing or luck, because I happen to be holding about a fucking 10-kilo lump of concrete in my fucking hand at the time, which I just looked at the snake as it did a U-turn and started to come back towards me, and I just stretched my hands out and I waited until it just come on the porch again. I dropped it right in its fucking head. Pancaked that little son of a bitch. But yeah, I wrestled with I played with a snake yesterday and I fucking won. But it's really early for snakes to be out and about, so yeah.
Yeah, I played with a snake yesterday too. My dick.
This one was not mine, and it was a red-bellied black snake, and it was not happy that I was pulling its house apart.
A black
That's
snake?
what Red calls the Aboriginals cock. A red-bellied black snake.
No, you should Google one and show the audience. They're fucking an adult red-bellied black.
Did you just tell me what to do?
I said you should.
That's not bossy
That's
bitch.
more of a suggestion. But they're a really cool looking snake. Don't hurt the poor snake. No, the snake's fucking dead. It's quite dead.
It's so dead.
It's very, very, very dead. See, I live in Australia where the only snake that I won't kill is a carpet snake, because I know that it's a python. Anything else, browns, there's maybe a green tree snake I won't kill, but if it's a red belly black, if it's a brown snake, it fucking dies. Anything else that I can't tell, look at that. That's what wasn't quite that big. So I had one of those living on my front porch, and I was walking past it every fucking day about 50 times and I'm not realizing it.
Wow. They're ugly little fun, but they're actually pretty snakes, but
it's pretty beautiful.
And they won't kill you, they'll make you quite ill and you'll have to go and get a shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I had living on my porch. And about 2 months before that, I had a brown snake. Now, I'm not sure whether it was just a brown tree snake or a king brown snake. Now, if it was a king brown, a newborn king brown has enough venom to kill 10 adult human beings straight away. So out of the egg, it can kill you. Wow. That's why you see a brown snake, you just fucking stay away from it, or if you have to, you kill it.
Right.
And you don't fuck around with it. You just, usually if it's longer than 3 foot, I will run away from it.
Wow.
Because it'll kill me within an hour. If I get bit, I need to get to a hospital within an hour, or I'm basically fucked.
Yeah.
If it's longer than 3 foot, I stay.
Yeah, 3 foot.
Shit.
Technically, I should run away from all the brown snakes, but sometimes when they're in your house, you haven't got much of a choice, because I've got a cat and a dog, and the cat's an idiot, and the dog's just doesn't care. It says, "Oh, look, that's something for me to put in my mouth and taste." It's like, no. And guess what happened yesterday? And I'm trying to drop this fucking massive concrete thing on the snake. It's like the dog runs in and starts trying to sniff the snake. So it's like the snake's going, bite the dog, attack the human, bite the dog, attack the human. I don't know. And I thought, how about you play with the concrete? Donk.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you go. I played with the snack.
Snick.
Cool.
Yep.
Snickerdoodle.
Played with a
I
snack.
love snickerdoodle.
I want to put my snicker in your doodle.
Me too moment.
I know.
I'm just reading chat. We've got so many venomous snakes here. It's like most of the deadly snakes in the world are in Australia. I think it's like 7 out of the top 10 or something, or 6 out of the top 10. And I have most of them in my area. I have the taipans, I have king browns. Don't have western taipans. They're the most deadly. The fierce snake.
Fierce snake.
Yep. Don't fuck with those things. No. And taipans chase you too, and that's where I live. I get big taipans and king browns.
One of our worst snakes around here, the cottonmouth.
Dude, fucking cottonmouth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magog was telling me that where he goes fishing, he casts his fucking line out, hooks a fish, and half the time he brings it up, there's a cottonmouth hanging off the fish going, ah, and it's just like, God fucking
I once saw a dumbass try to pick one up. He was trying to get its tail and then use a stick to pick up like the front end of it, and I'm amazed he didn't get bit.
Man, they're vicious. Those are some mean ass snakes too.
They'll chase your ass.
Yeah, they're just some grouchy motherfuckers, man. I mean, like a lot of snakes will run from you, even though they're poisonous or dangerous. Now the goddamn cottonmouth see you. They'll come. Hey, I'm fucking with your ass. They'll come after you. I mean, they ain't like they're fucking with you just to keep you away from them. You could be like 10 miles down the road and they heard you around. I'm going after that fat fuck. I mean, there's some assholes.
What's that one that? Sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
Show us a picture of one, dude. I don't know.
Go ahead, say what you. I'll pull one up. Lena, what was you saying, darling?
Oh, I'll pull one out too to figure out like which one. It was underneath my chair when I was sitting outside in North Carolina. So we'll all look it up. So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
So it sounds like copperheads and taipans are closely related, because taipans are like, they live in cane fields, and if you've ever seen a sugar cane field, it's just dead flat fucking territory. With when cane's tall, it's fucking taller than me, and I'm 6 foot tall. So you're walking through these cane fields, and you can't really see that far in front of you, and all of a sudden you just see this fucking evil fucking snake with this, and the color of it's just off. It looks grey, but it looks orange and it looks brown, and you can't work it out. And they just see you and go, "Ha! I'm going to fuck you up, motherfucker!" And they just go straight at you, and it's just like, oh crap! And they can go like a bitch too. So it's just like you run like a fucking bitch, and hopefully the snake gets bored or finds something else to chase while it's chasing you, or become religious and start praying to fucking God or Allah or whoever the fuck you choose to pray to.
I'm having issues. Network connectivity issues, it says, but anyways, I froze up for quite a bit there. But there's one of those fuckers.
Oh, look at that!
And here's one that really pissed. Oh, look at this one. Yeah, they mean motherfuckers. They're grumpy as hell.
What sort of snakes is? So they in the viper fucking family or asps? What sort of snake's that? Is that an asp? The short, fat, little stubby bastard, isn't it? That's sort of like a death adder. We've got ones over here called death adders, right? And here's their modus operandi. They see you coming, they go, "Wait," and they freeze, and they don't fucking move, and they hope that you walk right next to them or basically tread on them. And look at the fucker in the water. Yeah, that looks like a crocodile. Get fucked.
Yeah, he's I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's an eel of some sort, I'd say.
That's the type of they'll pop out looking like that. They'll just come out the water like, fuck you. I'm like, God damn, leave me alone.
So if I ever go to Magog's place, if I travel to America and he says, Hey, we're going to go fishing, Red Eye. I said, yeah, can you bring a fucking pump-action shotgun? You fish. I'll cover the shoreline with a fucking shotty and take out any fucking of those cottonmouth cunts if they come up and try and eat us. Holy shit.
Oh, they're, and like I said, and it's not just, I mean, they're just aggravated, too. They're so, just, they're very ornery little fuckers, man.
It's constantly PMSing.
But the whole thing about them being in the water while you're fishing, it's like I've only ever heard of one guy out fishing once when he's bringing up a fish and a brown snake's attacked the fucking fish as he's bringing it in. But that's the only time I've seen that behavior. Apparently, McGog says, this is just, half the time I'm catching fish, the fucking the cottonmouths fucking nick off with it. It's just like, what the fuck? So all of these waterways you live in basically are just alive with these snakes that love living in the water and just basically stealing your fish and trying to attack fishermen. Fuck that shit.
So that's the snake you just sent, Lynn. That's a red-bellied snake.
Oh, fuck. Wrong one.
Yeah.
God damn it. Sorry. Okay.
Red belly.
Yeah, it's this one.
Okay, hold up. Oh, yeah, that's, those fuckers are rough.
It was the opposite color than that, though.
Oh,
it wasn't like, yeah, thanks.
This is what she sent here.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it
was like
venomous.
It was the opposite colors of those. It was like a weird. It was like more beige with those colors, and it was just sitting underneath my chair, like just like sleeping and shit. And I like up, and the neighbor was like, "Don't move." And he got like this pole and started, going like this underneath the chair, and I was like, "Ah!" You motherfucker.
Because you guys have got what are they? Are they corn snakes? The brightly coloured ones you can keep as pets. Right.
Yeah,
well, we
there's
got
one
ones.
that's nice. Yeah.
Right. We got ones over here, banded ones like that, and there's two varieties. One of them's quite bad to get bitten by, called a bandy, and the other one. Here's the problem: the colouring is black and white, and I always get the two mixed up. So as soon as I see a segmented snake like that, it's just like, you could be harmless and you could be venomous. It's a 50-50 split. How about I just leave you the fuck alone? But there's this one other time I was driving along my road and a huge python, a carpet snake, stretching out across the road. He had to be about 10 foot long, and it's just at the start of spring, so he wasn't moving too fast. I've stopped my car so I didn't run him over. And this young guy's driving up the road, and I've waved him down and said, stop. And I said, snake's on the road. He said, I'm in a hurry, mate. And this fucking guy walks in, and I shit you not, this is how it went down. He walks in, he tries to grab this snake. The snake instantly whips around and just misses him. Again, he grabs at the snake's tail, and he's got the snake, and he's dragging it off the road, and he says, is this snake venomous? While he didn't know if it was venomous. He went in and grabbed it, nearly got fucking bit once, and then grabbed it again and started slinging off the road. And then he sought to ask, is it venomous? And I just looked at him and said, are you fucking shitting me, mate? And he said, well, you're going to answer me? And I went, no. He put the snake down. I went, no, it's a carpet snake, you twat. Next time you should ask you fucking that question. That's the first question you ask when you see a snake if you don't know what it is, you idiot. Oh my god! And the snake instantly just got the shits and went fuck you and up into the bush. So, but no, it was a big python, and I've seen I don't know. Well, I've personally seen like 10, 12 footers, but there's bigger ones out in the bush. Like, actually, I have seen one that went across a double lane road, and it was on either side of the road, and its whole body crossed two lanes, and there was still tail on one side, and the head was over the other. And we stopped to let it go because it was so fucking big that sometimes if you run them over, they'll wrap up under your car, and when you get out, they'll bite you. You know those things that Johnny Knoxville played with in the ball pit, the anacondas?
Yeah.
Not quite that big, but same sort of snake, a constrictor. They're not venomous. They bite you and then wrap around you and choke you to death.
Yeah.
That's kinky.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's what my penis is.
Really? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There's
It's cray.
plenty of snakes around here in Australia, that's for sure. And then you got sea snakes. We won't even go into that because they're even more venomous than the things on the fucking land. It's like,
Go ahead.
I'll pass. I'll just say I never want to fucking meet a sea snake in the water. That would
One
be
of our
bad.
biggest problems is poisonous midgets.
Poisonous midgets.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I know.
Little motherfuckers run around and they just spit at you.
I
Poisonous
spit at
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
How did that happen? How did you get an infestation of poisonous midgets?
I don't know. Luna's people, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Luna's 1 inch from being legally a midget, by the way.
Really?
She is literally 1 inch from being a midget.
I didn't picture you to be that short. That's funny.
Oh, she is. She's short as fuck. And she tries to wear these big, high, tall fucking boots to make her look tall. It ain't working. You look like a short person in big ass boots.
How tall are you?
Me? Oh, I'm
4'11".
yeah.
What about you, Pimp?
Me, I'm 6 foot.
Fuck. I'm gonna be a little shorty on the trip.
Yeah.
So, how tall's Luna?
4'11".
4'11".
4'11".
Well, you said the trip. If the trip happens.
Wait. Okay, so no one tells me shit. What the fuck's going on now?
All
It's
right,
Gage.
here's the deal. Gage is a piece of shit, right? And he's fucking people around. And by the way, I'm just kidding, but just pretend I'm serious because he's in chat because he can't hear me right now. So Gage is a piece of shit, and it's all his fault. And everybody should hold Gage responsible and type in the chat that Gage is a big poopy head.
Well, it's not definitely off yet, but it's some issues, and we're just have to wait and see.
It's fucked. I'm a pessimist, so it's over, and I'm so sorry.
The world's ending next week. That's why the trip's off.
I don't have a reason to live anymore, guys. I'm sorry, but this is our last show.
Well, I'm very sad about it because, yeah,
man. I wanted fucking strippers and getting
I know,
humped in the
right?
leg by humped in the ass by Pimpmunk.
I just wanted to smell Luna.
That was going to be the video for Pimp's song, wasn't it? It was just Pimp dry humping you in all these different locations.
I think if I get lucky and make a lot of money, I may still go.
He was gonna
Yeah,
buy me a
I
lap dance.
was gonna buy him a lap dance.
So I'll take
But,
the ass rate
I
for the
still,
lap
I
dance.
mean, even if Gage don't go, if I come up with enough money, I may still go, but it most likely won't if Gage, because I could have bought a ticket a while back, but somebody I'm not saying Gage, but it was Gage said I'll go and then fuck my whole damn trip up.
What a poopy head.
We're not talking about Gage, but it's Gage.
We're not yet. Yeah, it's not Gage's fault. But fuck Gage for doing that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
He just didn't want me in his car. He's like, I gotta fuck this whole thing up.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't like the hippity and all the hoppity, mate. Apparently.
Damn.
But in all fairness, it's definitely not over yet. He's just got to wait and see. And yeah, we'll see though. We'll see.
Man.
Even though I am sad about it. Very sad.
Oh, we've
Take his
got
fucking
take his wrench. That's
Do
what
it.
someone in chat just take his wrench.
Who is Faith Cutie?
That's my wife, man. It's my wife.
Your wife?
Hell yeah, man. I got married. I know I didn't tell anybody. It's real sudden, but yeah.
What?
He's lying.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was cool and all. Nice private reception.
Awesome.
Are you full of shit, right?
I don't know, am I?
Yeah.
Psych.
You don't know about Faith. No, I don't know about Faith.
I don't know.
I know of Faith, but
Your Jane's sister?
who?
It's weird having Jay as a brother-in-law because like I knew him before that, so it's like I don't know what the fuck to do about that.
Who the fuck is Jay?
We don't do brother things like we should. Pimp, why are you so out of the loop?
I know.
I don't care about these people.
Oh, damn.
Lucky, babe. See, that's my fucking wife.
I don't give a
Wow.
I don't give a fuck about none of these people.
I think you should care because I don't know. You just should.
I'm trying to care, but my massive amounts of empathy and apathy. What am I saying empathy for? That implies that I actually give a shit about things. I was so horribly incorrect. And see, I so don't care about saying the right thing that I said the wrong word. That's how apathetic I am about this whole thing.
Nah, when I see, I thought it was somebody else. So there's a certain person who comes in here. She's very cute chick. Her name actually is Faith, but I don't want to,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it might have been her just using her real name. Now I didn't know. So there we go. I'm talking about Luna. Luna's real name is Faith.
Yeah.
What?
You just doxed her, man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I know who Jay is, by the way. I didn't know her, but I did know who Jay is. I don't like Jay because he hangs around Honest Red.
Oh, you don't like Honest Red no more?
I ain't never liked him. What do you mean I know more?
I thought he was in. Damn, he's in the chat.
Oh, come on, everybody. Let everybody get naked and oil up. We'll have a group hug.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah. No, I don't have no issues with Honest Red. I was just saying that because I know he was in there. Oh, look at him. He getting all butthurt. The feeling's mutual. The feeling's mutual.
Hey, Pink, what's your favorite movie, dude?
My favorite movie is Scarface.
Really?
Cool.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. I really like that movie too.
Yeah.
I did too.
It was great.
Dude, I don't understand that boy. Why he got mad at that? It was a joke. Like I was making jokes just now about Red. I think Red knew I was honest. Red knew I was joking. You know, people get mad about the simplest shit. I timed to do that because he said Scarface sucked. It was a joke. I said, as soon as I did that, I said, I hope he knew this was a joke. When he comes back, it'll all be cool. And
Dude,
yeah.
you timed me out for dumb shit. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, you time people out for Metallica.
It's part of the shtick. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like I get fucking timed out. It's like
I time everybody out.
I get fucking timed out. It's like, oh no, I piss myself laughing for 5 minutes when I'm timed out.
I time everybody out. Hell, I do it as a joke sometimes, and then the dude got really mad and put up a bitch fest on Facebook, and I guess he didn't think I would see it.
Oh, is that what you were talking about before?
Yeah.
He's still bitching.
Smelly patch.
It's like, and here's the best thing. I actually didn't have anything to do with that whole fucking thing, and it's like, I've been mentioned, and I'm fucking. It's like fingers are being pointed. It's just like, for once, I am the I didn't do it boy. It's like, and I'm trying to explain this to him. He says, "You don't like it when I'm trying to hold you responsible for something." I said, "Yeah, well, I kind of don't like being held responsible for something I didn't fucking do. You stupid fucking moron. Go eat a bag of dicks." And then I may have slipped on the bye-bye button. So bye-bye.
Not even a mod anymore, though.
Oh no, well, something happened. I'm not the head mod. I have abilities. I just have no responsibility.
Look, I'm gonna time somebody out right now. Just to time some. Who am I gonna time out? Gage. Gage is gone.
Sweet.
See, I just timed out one of my mods.
I'm just hurt. I'm just hurt that it might not happen.
I know. I mean, I saw I went to the place. I saw like the strippers and everything. There was one. Never mind. But yeah, yeah.
This one. She was. Never mind.
I had one stripper in mind that I really want him, but yeah.
It's like, I don't know. The whole thing about the chat room and the timeouts is like some people take it a bit too seriously. It's like, and the reason I used to use it so often is because I knew the people that it would annoy, that's who I used to use it on, because it's like I get a reaction. Oh, and people that didn't give a shit, guess what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't do it to them because I wouldn't get a reaction.
Yeah.
It's simple, you know. It's like,
But what,
I laugh.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that trip though, and see if it still happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully it happens. If it don't, I'll have to figure something else out because I definitely want to go down there and hang out with Luna, do some things. We'll figure something out eventually.
Yeah, and I figured out like the community pool we can skinny dip in, yeah.
Well, now you're just like making the wound bigger. It's like,
yeah. That's bad. You shouldn't have brought that up. You shouldn't have brought that up. Now I'm gonna have to rape somebody to get to fucking Texas. I'm gonna kick Gage's ass now.
Well, listen, why don't we try and... How much is a bus ticket to get you there and back now if you had to buy one next time, in a week's time, or roughly? What's the ballpark for a bus ticket to get you to Luna and back? $250.
Yeah, I looked it up one night. Me and Luna was talking. And I looked it up.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I'm going to suggest something here. I was watching one of Chris Raygun's videos, and he's got a sponsor where it's a little app that you add to Google Chrome, and it finds vouchers so you can get discounts for stuff, and it does it all automatically.
Yeah,
and
I saw
it's
that.
like 2 clicks, it's in your browser, and then you go, I want to buy this bus ticket, and that thing will go and search wherever there's one in the country that's valid. It will go, and if you're eligible to get it, it will go boop, and add the discount to that ticket for you. So it might be worth grabbing that thing because can't hurt to save a few bucks, and it doesn't cost you anything, and it'll help Chris out.
Yeah,
because he's a little micro assassin that crawls inside people and murders them from the inside out. That's what he does.
He can definitely do that. He can do it. He's so fucking small.
Exactly. That's what he does. He uses YouTube as a cover. He actually goes around assassinating people for the Yakuza.
The Yakuza. I think those pills are starting to kick in.
Nah, really? You've been letting me talk a lot for the last 10 minutes, which is why I've been talking a lot. So I noticed someone started to smile and just look off into the distance once in a while.
I just farted. Oh God, I'm still farting. Oh.
Don't stop it.
See, I've hung around long enough now that I know the signs when
I saw the sign. Opened up my mind. I saw the understanding. I don't know the lyrics.
Sing Sugar
See what?
Cane.
I called it too. I said for about 20 minutes he'll sort of go and drop off, and then about 40 minutes later he'll pep back up. And guess what time it is now? Yep, it's about 40 minutes later. Fuck, I'm good.
I love that dream where Landon was super high. That was the funniest shit ever, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't just high. He was butt drug high, dude.
Dude, on another planet.
Butt camera fucking session high.
Yeah, that was awesome. He's like, here's my yeah, and sign my
I said something in the chat like, "Is Landon out?" And then he just kind of popped his head like, "No, I'm just," and then he laid back down.
Here's the thing with Landon. When Landon's inebriated on those sorts of pharmaceuticals, every sentence is drawn out incredibly because there's a vast gap between each word because he has to think about how he's structuring his sentence.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Money can't buy you a daydream.
Hey, boss. How you feeling, boss? Pretty good, boss.
Show your tits, pimp.
Yeah.
Money can't
Okay, so in honor of like Aretha's
sugar
like,
tree, name to the devil. Sugar cane, name to the devil. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Sugar cane, fire.
What about that other song? Fuck science, bitch, I'm a moo cow.
I love that fucking song. The sugar
Yeah.
cane. Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about the cow bitch ever again in my whole life.
Hey, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow.
Okay, look, I'll admit, like, she's really hot. The song is
She
stupid.
is so fucking hot.
I know, dude, but like, come on.
No, the song is catchy as fuck.
You know what? I mean, like,
Oh,
honestly,
McDonald had a farm.
there's actually
Oh
like
my
some
God.
pretty clever jokes in that song.
She very clever. The bitch has got skills. And the thing about it is, I don't give a fuck if she was humming Amazing Grace. That bitch is hot.
Yeah, yeah.
She could sit on my face until I died. I'd eat her pussy till she got a concussion. I'll always be grateful to that old black dude I met on Greyhound for saying that. I'll never forget that OG. He was an OG. He was an old black guy. He about 60, 70 years old. We were standing outside smoking, see this little fine ass white bitch walk by. He said, I'd eat that pussy till she got a concussion. And I was like, oh, I'm stealing that.
It's mine now.
That's what I told him. I said, that's my joke now.
No joke. It was not
Hey.
a joke.
Hey, you know what the squid said to the bagpipes?
I have a feeling.
I'd fuck you if you wouldn't wear those pajamas. Hey, you know what one lizard said to the other lizard? Hi, other lizard.
You know, I posted something on Twitter not too long ago, like, I'm depressed, tell me a joke. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody actually, like, fucking brought that joke up, and I did laugh.
They quoted me.
Yeah, they did.
I do believe that may have been me, actually.
Was it?
Was it? Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
I do believe it was.
There you go. Well, it's one of those jokes that's stupid as fuck, but in a moment it can make you giggle because you know it's meant to be stupid.
Yeah, it made me feel a little better, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did it at a funeral. That's the first time I ever told a joke was at a funeral.
Dude, I just did a legit spit take. Like,
I did. Let me tell you though, when I was growing up, I love this one. My mom dressed like my dad, and my dad dressed like my mom.
must
They
have
were
been
real, but they were real transparent about it.
oh my god.
Sometimes it was kind of a drag though.
Get the fuck out.
I knew it was coming, and
I'm proud of myself right now. Yes.
That was actually fun. Last time I was on here, we read like awful jokes. And
Oh, I
actually,
love
someone-
bad jokes. I love bad jokes.
You should look some up.
Bad jokes are great. I can come up with bad jokes off the top of my head though. Like, oh, wait a minute. Pimp Bishop told one that was pretty. It was too soon yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin walked in the bar. Well, she didn't today.
oh.
Oh my fucking god.
That was bad.
Too soon? No.
Too soon.
Damn, yeah. I had to actually. I think I actually saved the day by going pimp. No, it's too soon, Pimp Bishop. Too soon.
But it's not. It's never too soon.
Well, here's the really sad thing. When I have to be the voice of reason, the world's pretty well fucked at that point. It's like game over, people. If I've become the voice of reason, we are fucked. We are so fucked. It's frightening.
Well, here's why it's never too soon. Like, comedy helps people cope with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's like I remember when I was at school and the first space shuttle accident happened, and it was like really sad. But there was no internet for us back then. But within 2 days, the jokes were circulating. What's NASA stand for? Need another 7 astronauts. And where do American school teachers like to spend their holidays? All over Florida. I know. This is like, yeah. It's like, what's NASA stand for? Need another 7 astronauts.
Yeah.
Who the fuck came up with that?
And because it was really, the real sad part was that school teacher was aboard, and like her fucking class is watching this shit, and it goes up. And the other joke was, where does the school teacher like to spend her holidays? All over Florida. It's like, damn, that's a harsh joke, but yep, that's how we cope with tragedy. It's just like dark humor is a coping mechanism. Some people think it's just disgusting. It's like, yeah, well, I guarantee you there's some dark thing that you'll piss yourself laughing about. You probably just haven't been told the right joke.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's check the Patreon, see if we've got to the halfway mark yet. We need a new Patreon for $9.
If we get to the goal, 24-hour show. Good.
Yeah,
Good shit.
We're almost halfway there. So, and also tips, and I'll read your tips at the end of the show here in a little bit. Yes, I will. I didn't set a stream go or nothing today, but we'll set one at $100 even. Probably won't make that, but okay.
Yes, we will. Think positive thoughts.
All right. No, not you.
Luna's got new hair, by the way, people. Look at her.
New hair, eh?
It's colorful.
It's all colorful and bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks nervous all of a sudden. Like she's fucking taking a picture for a goddamn mugshot.
No, I thought you were gonna do that thing where like it embarrasses me.
She looks about as nervous as when she's been invited to sit on Harvey Weinstein's casting couch.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
See?
What are you talking about?
She's all freaked out now. Just mention that man's name and the ladies go, and freak out.
No, she freaked out because I presented her.
Oh.
Pay attention, goddammit, Red Eye.
Well, I'm really high, and it's, 2:00 in the fucking morning. You break. Come on, man.
I agree, Liechtenstein. She is pretty. She's very pretty. So am I.
So he doesn't get timed out for calling her pretty, but I get timed out for trying to go to Burning Man.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm not gonna Burning Man.
No, you're not. Not without me. And I'm not going, so there you go. You can't go.
That's a really Burning Man for all of us, Pimp. We're just gonna kidnap you and drag you to Burning Man.
Dude, I have all jokes aside, I have no interest in going to that fucking thing. None.
Listen, I want to bring this to everyone's attention, right? It's like they should call it Burning Person because it sounds like this Burning Man is an effigy that feminists are burning the man. It's like, what about equality? Feminists, why aren't you rallying to our defense here? We need your help. Christy Winters, where are you? I need you. We need you to go out and alpha these people and make them stop doing this stuff. Just go out there and be the big alpha feminist and go, hey, we're calling it Burning Person now because equality. No, all right, shut up, Red Eye.
Yeah. that was a good joke, Red.
Raisin wants me. You see that?
Do it.
Raisin's gonna get me kicked out of the call because she's cougaring on me.
What?
Raisin's half dead.
Wow. She's gonna beat the shit out of you when she sees you next.
But no, Raisin's awesome. I love her. No, dude, I mean, like, all jokes aside, I support anybody who wants to go to that thing, but I've never had any interest in going to that at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things, like, and you've said this before, like, I'm sure if you went, you'd have fun, but I get that, like, it's just not, like, you'd rather, like, if you're gonna go on a trip, you'd probably rather do something else.
Yeah, not going to the goddamn desert without a bath for days and shit.
You could go out there, fucking find some illegal substances, have a good time.
I can go out my front door and find illegal substances.
But in the desert, surrounded by weird shit? No.
I can go out my front door and find some weird shit.
You just don't get it, Pimp. You're not hip, okay? You're not hip like the kids who want to get fucked up in the desert.
Talking about Pip just has to be sitting there and he'll get a knock at the door at 1 a.m. It'll be one of his seedy neighbors looking for a certain says, like, hey man, can I get a certain something from no? Go away.
Yeah,
it's like, sorry, I bought you a bucket of cockroaches from the apartment complex. Here you go, I delivered them for you.
Motherfuckers is crazy out here, dude.
I
But
got
no,
these
I mean,
cockroaches.
I'm
I'll swap you for some meth.
Oh, dude, I've had people come and show up my door, fucking with a goddamn like TVs and shit. You want to buy this?
What?
Motherfucker, get
No
away from me.
way. No way, dude.
Yeah,
Are you
seriously.
go through the list of fucking items you've been offered on your doorstep. That's
God,
incredible.
dude. I've had
It's
TV.
insane.
There was a dude that came to me one night. I was walking down the street. And he walked up to me, had a fucking gold nugget ring, dude. This shit's, I bet it was like a $5,000 ring. You want to buy this? $200. Motherfucker, who'd you steal that from?
I had a
Get
weird
your
experience.
punk ass away from me.
I was at a gas station recently, and this dude walks up to me holding a pack of Marlboro Reds, like unopened. He's like, "I'm trying to make some money.
Yeah.
$2." I'm like, why are you offering a full unopened pack of cigarettes for $2? Like, you really need money that bad, dude?
Yeah, dude.
I was like, I don't want.
There's
this
a
fucking
little dude
cigarette.
that sells singles outside of a store right up the road from here. Let me sell him $1 cigarette. I'm like, $1, get your punk ass out of here.
$1.
I'm like,
God
"Yeah."
damn it. $1 wouldn't even cover your costs in Australia for a packet of 30s these days. They're over. Yeah, tobacco. What do I pay? $35 for 25 grams of rolling tobacco. 35 fucking dollars. It's like, ouch.
Yeah.
Fuck that. How much do you guys pay for a packet of smokes over in the States?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, it really varies depending on where you are in the country.
Yeah, now like California, they're pretty high. Like New York and Philly, they're really high. They're like,
it's like $10 for a pack of cigarettes at least.
well, in some places like $12, $13, $14.
That's ridiculous, man. Down here, it's like you'll usually spend around $6, like
Yeah.
$5 to $7.
The most expensive around here are the American spirits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Those are the ones I usually smoke. And over here, they're like $9.
Well, see,
Yeah,
here
they're
in
pretty
Mississippi, they're like $7 or something. But cigarettes are actually pretty cheap here, though. In my state. Now food is the most expensive. It's so weird that Mississippi has the highest food costs, other than Alaska and Hawaii, and that's because they import. It's so weird that we're the poorest state, yet our food cost is more than anybody. It's fucking weird. But yeah, it's
Yeah, bring your shit. Like when you come over, make sure you get your cigarettes.
Oh, I always do. I always buy cigarettes. Yeah, I don't, dude. I ran out in like Seattle. Oh, fuck that shit. I went in there like, okay, I was like, give me a pack of Marlboro. They were like fucking $12, $13. All right, what's your cheapest cigarette? L&M. Okay, give me a pack of those. That'd be $8. What for L&M?
Yeah, our cheapest one is $5, 5 something, and they're disgusting as fuck. They will make you like want to throw up. So yeah.
Pall Malls are like the grossest cigarettes to me. Like, I cannot smoke a Pall Mall.
I like my special blends. Well, now they've changed the name though. They're now Special Selects.
Oh,
They're changing the name of Special Blend. But now when I don't buy Marlboros, a lot of times I'll buy these Winston's.
I actually quit recently cold turkey, and but like I was on.
Why'd you quit cold turkey? It's pretty. They make good sandwiches. I like cold turkey
yeah,
sandwiches.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would you bring up cold turkey when we're talking about cigarettes anyway?
I'm gonna fuck you in the butt.
No, you're not. You ain't big enough.
Whoa.
But I'll allow
You
it.
just
Though.
lay there and then never mind.
Will you allow it? Cool.
I will allow
cheap-
it.
The cheapest smokes I can buy in Australia is a packet of 20 cigarettes, and they'll cost you, I think it's $19, and they are the most. It's like the tobacco that's swept up off the floor from the Chinese tobacco factory that's then shipped to the Korean tobacco factory where they roll it through the thing, and then the stuff that ends up on the floor after that process is swept up. They send that shit to another country where it's then rolled into smokes, and they send it to us and charge us a fucking incredible amount of money for it.
Now, what's that like U.S. currency though? What's like 19 of your dollars in U.S. currency?
Add another 20%, another 20%, another 25%. So it's fucking retarded. So if we come over there to buy smokes, if our prices translated to your prices, you guys would freak the fuck out overnight.
Yeah,
But-
that's obscene.
They are putting all of that money. It goes into our health system, which is, you know, a little bit better than America's. Because I read a very sad story today where a school teacher who was getting chemotherapy had run out of sick days from his fucking. He worked at a state-run school, and he had run out of sick days. So other teachers were donating their sick days to him, so he could continue to at least earn a minimum wage while getting life-saving fucking cancer treatment. Because apparently the education department wouldn't give him the time off needed. Obviously he needs it. It's just like, this. God damn it! Just need to redirect a bit of funding into a certain little bit of healthcare, and you guys will basically be so much better off. But hearing stories like that, it's just fucked up. It's really sad.
Well, thanks to Josh DeForge for upping his patronage. It got me. Now I'm at 500. We're at the halfway mark now.
Well, shit.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pain
Appreciate
train
that.
is coming.
Hell yeah. So $500 more dollars, and we'll be at the $1,000 a month, and we will do the 24-hour show, which would be pretty awesome. Luna's going to ride a Sibian on that show.
Oh, really cool.
She was into that one, man.
She liked that idea. She liked it.
The 24-hour show shall be a challenge, so we'll have to work out who's going to be doing what and when. Oh, shit. 'Cause sadly, I won't be able to try for the whole 24 hours. I've had to explain Pimp why, but yeah, it's. I'll be able to, like, every couple of hours, I'll be able to come back in and do a few more.
Yeah, well, we'll have a bunch of people on and for long periods of time. So it'll be fun when we get there, when we finally get there. When we get there,
Yeah.
we'll get there. And I appreciate it, Josh. And I appreciate anybody who tips and becomes patrons and stuff. It really helps a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So, anyways, if we do get to go to Texas next month, which I hope I get to go, I'm going to punch Luna in the gut.
What? No, that's all.
Oh.
From the inside.
Whoa. Are you going to pee punch her?
I'm gonna tongue punch her fart box.
What?
What?
That means I'm gonna put my tongue in your asshole.
I do believe if the fucking Wayne was here, he would say, I do believe Pimp wants to eat your booty.
Yes.
Wow.
But I don't think Gage is gonna allow me to do it.
Why not?
Well,
Gage is a
I'd like
son of a bitch.
I'd like to see him stop you. That'd be quite entertaining. You see Gage fly out of a fucking window, lands on his car.
Marshall be out there smoking a cigarette. What happened? I walked in on Pimp. Oh!
And Pimp
I'm
comes
so
to the
sorry.
window, holding Luna up with his face buried in her bum, yelling at Gage, going,
And then Luna rips a fart and ends it all.
Yeah, because I had Chipotle. Yeah, that'd be fun.
whoa.
I mean, I'm sad that it might not happen, but at least I won't have to wear the Daisy Dukes. Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen, but I don't know if it's gonna happen
That way.
God damn it! I'm really sad about it. And like I said, if I come up with the extra money, I'll have to go on my own. I'll go on my own. The
Yeah.
only problem is coming up with both the bus and the hotel price this
Yeah,
quickly.
that was the benefit, is that we were all going to split like
That was the
hotel.
big benefit. Everybody was going to split the hotel with me. It was going, it was going to be, the hotel was going to be cheap, and I wouldn't have to have a bus price at that time or ticket or anything. So I was going to throw in on gas and shit like that. But things happen. It's not his fault. Like I told him a million times, I'm not mad at him. I'm just upset with the situation.
Yeah.
It's not. But it's not
I made
him.
jokes, but I'm not pissed at Gage.
No, not at all. Gage is a good man. Luna's
I
a good
am.
man too.
I'm pissed. It's all Gage's fault. He's a big poopy head.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it was just nice of him to offer to even fucking drive me. So
No, he's my bitch. He'll do what I tell him to do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more than one reason. That's right. There's more than one reason Pimp makes Gage drive on these long road trips. You'll see. You'll see, mate. Yeah, you'll see.
The piss.
You're wearing them Daisy Dukes for a reason, son.
Yeah, see, the first road trip I ever took with Gage, I mooned him in Shara. In a parking lot. I just dropped my drawers and mooned them.
You mooned them with your one.
Everybody who hangs out with me for extended periods will see my ass. This is the fact. I show everybody my ass, dude. There's been so many times I've shown my ass. It's just, I mean, I'll drop them in McDonald's. I don't give a fuck.
He punches people in the junk. You just have something about punching people in the junk too.
That's something else I do. Oh yeah, Marshall didn't know about that.
Red does now.
That was gonna be a surprise, Red.
Not no more.
Okay, well, I'm coming with a cup, then, motherfucker.
Yeah. You are wise, sir.
I am a junk puncher. This is true.
I owe you one, Red, for real.
Dude, I have hit so many people in the nuts. One of the funniest ones though was with Ingram. It was sitting there talking and say, I don't guess Ingram thought I'd do it in front of Galen. It was in front of Galen. And I was sitting on the bed. And Ingram was standing up, and Galen was sitting here. And I just reached over, wow, punched the motherfucker right in the nuts. And Galen was like, God damn, John. Why did you do that, John? Because they were bears.
John.
But yeah,
yeah. When you come to Australia, I'm just going to be wearing fucking a suit of armor. I don't give a fuck. I'll go old school and do a Ned Kelly style. It's just
Yeah, that's true. I put poor little Gage down too, in the hotel parking lot. I hit that poor little boy in the nuts.
Did he cry?
He did.
It's illegal in Australia. Yeah, it's gonna be when it doesn't matter if I need a permit, I'll get it. But I'll just I don't care. I don't know. I'll fashion fucking a really nice cod piece out of old beer cans or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch. I'm just gonna walk around and randomly punch people in Australia.
I'm telling you, that's not going to end well. Because, like in America, like I said, everyone, you be nice to everyone because you don't know who's got a gun. But over here, if someone punches you, odds are they're going to fucking just go, right, mate, let's do this. It's like, woohoo! And they will fight back. Well, then again, if you punch him in the nuts, you might drop him like a bag of shit. And if you just keep walking, you might get away with it. I don't know.
Actually, in my 20s, I would have loved to live in Australia. Because I used to love to fight. I don't like fighting no more. Fuck that shit. I'm Pimp don't fight no more.
Oh, yeah. Well, because guns aren't such a big thing. Like, you're not too worried about someone pulling a gun at the local nightclub if you throw a punch. It's like the worst thing you got to worry about is getting glassed, and that was a bit of a problem for a while. So if someone didn't take it, like plenty of people got fucked up, like someone would just smash a stubby and then jam it in their face or their neck, and it's just does not end well.
Yeah.
Dude, like you're always abusing people's nuts. Like you punch people in the nuts, you bit that dude's nuts until he bled.
Yeah. Well.
Wow. You fixated on the old Jats crackers.
No, you damn right. What the hell you say? Fuck yeah, I am.
The NAR's a fair game, man. Fair game.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, that was one of the craziest things I ever did was bit the dude's nut. But I don't regret it. He was whooping my ass. He was kicking my ass, and he was stupid. Expose his balls like that. So I bit him. Yeah. The funny thing was it wasn't funny. It was gross. But I actually felt the nut squish in my mouth. Like, yeah, it was. I mean, he got fucked up, dude. There was you could see the blood going through the jeans.
Yeah, to this day he has to explain like
Oh,
when he's with someone, like, where's your other nut? He's like, someone bit it off in a bar.
That's what happened. I swallowed his nut and got a third testicle.
Oh.
But no, dude, I fucked that boy up. I mean, yeah, that boy, yeah, he was, yeah. I heard things too about that guy afterwards. I heard that, he had like operations and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't you fucking get into a fight with a brick wall once?
Well, no, I know what you're talking about. What happened was I was 14, and there was this grown. I was at a pool. I was at a bowling alley, but it was in the pool hall part of the bowling alley. And there was this. Me and my buddy was shooting pool, and we were talking shit to each other. And for some reason, this grown ass man who's about 27 years old was going to try to punk me out in front of his buddies and make himself look like a tough guy. And I was just a kid. He walks up and call me a pussy and a punk and shit. And like I said, for a long time, I was fucked up in my head. I was very fucked up, dude. I was crazy. What it was, he picked the wrong 14-year-old to fuck with. And I looked over at this wall. It was stupid. I just slammed my head into the wall about 5 times. Looked at him, blood just squirting down my face. And I said, if this brick wall can't whoop my ass, what makes you think you can?
I wish that was in like an 80s movie or something.
Yeah, it sounded like a movie, right? And this dude's out. He was like, everybody was like, what the fuck? And of course, after that, there was a reputation. That's a crazy motherfucker right there. And yeah. So yeah, I fucked my head up, dude. I had to get myself a concussion. Yeah. I was a stupid son of a bitch. But yeah, I looked at him and that's what I said. It was a cool line though. It was a great fucking line though.
You own it now. If that gets put in a movie, you better get some fucking payments or something.
Yeah. I've thought about doing a comedy video and putting that into a scene.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, because it's good. It's a good line. I had 2 good lines. I remember another line I had. Dude hit me with a chair one time. Hit me like 5 times. And I looked at him. I said, if you're going to sit down at the table with me, you better bring more than a fucking chair. I don't remember this, though. I was drunk. It was at a party. It was at a Pizza Hut. It was like, it was at a party. What it was, after hours, they shut the Pizza Hut down. We was partying. I was best friends with the manager. And this dude he called this one girl a bitch, and this girl run over and tell me, when I was drunk, tell me, John, he called me a bitch. Go make him pay for it. So I went over and I made him pay for it. And it was wrong. It was wrong of me to do so, but yeah. But I did get the pussy though.
Worth it.
Worth it.
No.
But you gotta understand now, these stories that I tell, I was very young, I was very stupid, I was very out of touch, I was very crazy, I was very messed up in my mind, and this is not me bragging, it's just shit that happened in my life. I regret most of it. Yes, that's all cautionary, exactly. This is not something I'm bragging about or proud of.
You said you get like migraines and shit now because of it.
Yes, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, fucking cold sweats, migraines throb, and feel like something trying to claw through my eyeballs and shit. Being a badass doesn't mean shit when you're 40 years old and fucking suffering from that shit.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about what I've done. When I was about 20, I got into an altercation with someone, and I ended up pushing the 2 middle knuckles, so my middle finger and my ring finger on my right hand. Those 2 knuckles ended up about 2 inches down the back of my fist, on the back of my hand, so they had to. I fully dislocated them and munched them, and I also split open the knuckle on my ring finger, so they had to stitch that with about 5 stitches. Push the knuckles back into place, and now every time it's cold, it hurts like a motherfucker. Yeah. And I can't use a power tool that vibrates very hard for longer than 5 minutes, or my hand completely locks up and I've physically got to peel each finger off the handle of the power tool, and I'll walk around for about an hour with my hand locks up. So that's what fighting got me, is basically my right hand hurts so much now that it's kind of useless to do a lot of things like I used to like playing golf, other activities that require you to like even go on mountain biking, things like that would just fucking hurt me now. I can't do shit like that. All because I got in that was because of one single fight. So was it worth it? Was it worth it? Fuck no.
Does that affect your guitar playing at all?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. But it's because it's a right hand. I just alternate between. It's weird. I can keep my fingers if I keep moving my fingers open and shut, and it's not vibrating hard. It's not as bad. Yeah. But yeah, anything with like a jigsaw, grinder, mechanical saw, anything fucking agony in 5 minutes, and I've got to put the thing down and peel my fingers off. So that's what violence cost me, is like never-ending fucking pain and
that was
regret.
That's like
that was just one of many stupid fights I had. I'm not counting all the other injuries I got, like nose busted and all the times I got my ass fucking kicked. I've talked a few times about how I did all right. I didn't talk about the majority of the times I got my ass handed to me on a silver fucking platter, because I ain't Muhammad Ali. I'm a skinny white guy that can't really fight that good, that has an incredibly big mouth when he drinks.
Well, luckily I did have abilities. But I got my ass whooped too. I mean, there was I lost some. I like it, but I'm gonna tell you some of the ones that I won, I felt like I lost.
Why?
Because I didn't fuck with some of these. I didn't fuck with these little bitty dudes. You gotta understand. I'm always big. I'd find the biggest motherfucker in scrap with him, and it's some tough sons of bitches. And anyways, but the fight, you pay for it. That's like I'm all scarred up. It's on the camera. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. But if you ever close up to me, like I'll never forget Schroeder. He was like, "God damn, you are scarred up." I got a little bitty fucking you can tell in my head. Dude, look at there, little nick scars there. Yeah, I'm that's beer bottles, bar stools, pool sticks, and everything.
Dildos, all that shit.
I've never been hit by a dildo, but I have been hit by a dick.
I'll hit you with the dildo.
When that old man raped me when I was 10 years old, he hit me with his dick.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've just seen Raisin said something here. Even when you win, they get their licks in. Yeah, it's like I can honestly say I've never ever been in a fight other than fighting my brother, which isn't really a fight because I've got it over him psychologically. He's just scared shitless of me. You always get hit. You always get hit at least fucking once. That's usually the one that gets me going, is getting hit. But his people's problems is, unless you get me right on the tip of the jaw and you punch me in the cheek or in the side of the face, that actually just makes me angrier and doesn't hurt me. But you hit me on the jaw, I've got a glass jaw, you go, pop, I go straight down on the ground for 2 seconds. I'm out for about 5 and they go, oh, what's going on? Oh.
My biggest skill set was being able to, I knew how to hold people. I mean, when I get my hands on you, it's hard to get away from me.
Well, I got reach.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to lock people. I mean, I've always, it was my, that's how I learned how to do it because of a job. And I'll never forget, which is so silly. Ethan thought he was going to put me in a lock at Myrtle Beach, and Raisin Girl laughed her ass off. You got me? I said, you got me, Ethan? Yeah, I got it. There's no way you get a. I said, he didn't even finish the sentence. I had him in a lock.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I did 2 years of Taekwondo, so I knew enough.
Yeah.
To, I only got fucking knocked on my ass twice early in my earlier days because of my fucking jaw, so I learnt real early to keep that fucking thing tucked down and to turn 90 and to do a Taekwondo style stance. So it was really, you had to get past my shoulder and my front arm to get a shot at my fucking face, and that's the way that's the style I adopted. Didn't mean that I won more fights. It just meant that I didn't get knocked out. I'd still get hit in the fucking head a lot, and body blow. Oh, I cracked ribs. Cracked ribs are the fucking worst. They take months to heal, and then your girlfriend gives you an overzealous hug from behind, and they go and crack again, and you drop like a bag of shit. And oh yeah, it's
some of the worst
about
part of you. It's worse.
yeah,
It's
6
some bad
months.
pain. Some of the worst pain I ever had is when I got my whole side of my face fractured.
Yeah, your nose, your nose. I hate that.
All those little bones in there was broke, and when the eye popped out of my head, right?
Oh,
That was when it knocked my eye out of the fucking socket, dude. That was when you look and your eyes hanging. Holy fuck!
Yeah, man, I'm skeeved about that kind of shit. Like, I'm amazed you didn't lose your sight or some shit.
Oh, I lost a lot of it, but yeah, it's like like the throat. Everybody makes fun of the well, not make fun of it. Like I have a distinct voice. Well, I was punched in my fucking throat. My vocal cords were crushed.
So it was smooth before and rough after.
Well, it's always. I mean, it's been like this for a long time, and then of course the smoking doesn't help it.
Yeah.
It makes it. But yeah, I mean, I had my vocal cord smashed.
Him just came out of the womb like a blues singer. He has this nice raspy voice.
Yeah.
actually, the last fight I got into, I didn't actually fight. I got fucking hit in the head twice with a square piece of tubing, and then the dude was just basically all over me. I ended up on the deck, and somehow I don't know how I did it, but I got a fucking leg lock on the fucker around his fucking neck, and I was choking him out. And I actually got a submission out of this fucker. I went, dude, I'm not letting you go until you fucking throw that thing away and you promise me you're going to calm down and then give me your fucking word. And it took about 2 minutes of me saying it. He finally got frustrated and he gave up. And he went, all right, fuck this, and threw the thing away. I give up. But I got a leg lock. It was like, I really need to learn that shit because it's heaps better than getting punched in the face. Having a dude in a leg lock for 2 minutes, it's like, this doesn't hurt nowhere near as much as getting hit all over the body. This is great. And he ended up getting more frustrated than me because I'm just sitting there with, and your legs are pretty powerful fucking tools that people don't utilize except for the guys in the MMA that do that sort of shit.
Yeah. Me and Luna's talking to the side chat about me chopping her in the taco.
Dude, yo, they have been this whole time.
Yeah,
this whole show. I've been fucking flirting in the private chat.
I've been ignoring it. I've actually got, what I've done now is I've got the Google Hangouts window slid over so I can't see the chat anymore. I'm giving them their privacy. There you go.
They're lying. We're not flirting. I just thought I was going to chop her in the taco.
No, he proposed to her. It was amazing.
Yeah, you should see that there's been promises of like flowers and flights to France and dinner in the Eiffel Tower.
I was shocked when she said she was going to buy me flowers.
That's sweet of you, Luna.
Yeah. No, yeah. The taco chop thing, man. Raisins. The raisins when it started saying that shit. I thought that was so funny.
Chop.
Chop. I did chop her. Did I chop in the taco raisin? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you're all about the equalities and all of that stuff. You got to start, as well as the nut shots, you got to start doing the taco chops to the ladies. So when you meet the pimpettes, chop. That'll go down well. We'll see you on Fox News, and John Crawley has been charged with taco chopping 56 women at VidCon.
Look at it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, slide the chat back over. We'll give those two their privacy.
I just told her my sausage, your buns, Luna. It's a date.
No, I can't see it. Didn't happen. Just like the Emu Wars, didn't happen.
The Emu Awards.
The Emu Wars, that didn't happen.
No, that's what Australia needs, though. Instead of the Emu Awards, they need the Emu Awards.
The Emu Awards. Why the fuck not? Why the hell not?
Creepy pimple, right? Let me tell you something, fellas. Let me give you a little something. Women love upfrontness. They love when a motherfucker's real. and they can. There's a difference between creepy and being funny. When I'm creepy, it's funny. When you're creepy, you're just creepy. I can get by with shit that you can't get by with. Just remember that. I've seen it happen. And like I've said shit to Raisin Girl. Raisin Girl laughed her ass off. If somebody else said it, she'd probably punch him in the throat. Cause I'm charming.
Me, I'm just creepy.
Red out here creepy.
Yeah, I'm just creepy.
But it's not like it's not. But it's not creepy because he's like, oh, I want to stick my dick. It's just he can tell you he wants to go to the bath. I want to go to the bathroom.
Okay, Red.
That's creepy the way he says that.
Give me a pickup line, Red. Say like pretend I'm a chick and you're trying to pick me up, or just pretend I'm me and you're trying to pick me up.
Want to fuck?
That's creepy. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't use come on lines. Can I come on you?
There's a good one. Yeah. You want to know the
Yes.
craziest, like dumbest pickup line I used that actually worked? I told this chick she had nice bones, and shit, you not, it worked.
Jesus Christ.
It's not bad.
People take me seriously. That's bullshit, Bunny. People do take me seriously, especially when I time them out.
I remember one of my exes. It was quite a fascinating experience because it had never happened to me before. And she said something similar to Marshall. She said, hit me with your best pickup line. And I came up with something incredibly fucking corny. But I tried. And she said, no, not real good. Try this. And she's fucking grabbed me by the shirt and just pulled me over and then sort of growled in my ear, take me home and fuck the shit out of me. And I went, oh. And she went, yeah. And I went, okay. And we're out of that club about 2 seconds later. It's like, that was an interesting experience. It had never happened to me before. It's like, it was basically sex on demand and I complied. It was great.
Yeah, certainly.
I basically got dominated and I quite enjoyed it. She scared the shit out of me. I just didn't know how to take it at first for a second. I think I'm just going to say yes and roll with it and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
Oh. Is there meth in the can?
No, it's Diet Dr. Pepper.
Ah, damn it.
It's Diet Dr. Pepper. Honest Red said ain't nobody taking you seriously, pimp.
Awesome.
All right.
Why
Of
would
course.
we?
Yeah,
He's
nobody
shit.
takes me serious.
He's a comedian.
It's kind of the fucking gig, man.
Yeah.
It's not an insult. It's a gig. I'm glad. The gimmick is for people not to take me serious.
Except for when he's being fucking serious, then you take him
Yeah,
seriously. But
sons of bitches.
Other than that, don't take him seriously.
I mean,
Except when we fucking want you to take him seriously. We're not going to tell you when we want you to take him seriously. You got to figure that part out all for yourselves. But you're all big boys and girls out there.
yeah. I mean, I want to be taken seriously. I'm a fat country boy that dresses up in drag. I want to be taken fucking serious, all right? I call myself Pimpmunk. I want to be taken fucking serious, all right?
Yep. And so do I, obviously, because I'm using that photorealistic thing of myself there. I get up at 1 o'clock at the fucking morning, and yeah, I'm usually deliriously tired when I do the show. Oh shit! So yeah, but this is a super duper uber serious show. It's like this is
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Except for when we're not serious.
It's called the morning wood.
That's a hint. Super serial morning wood with extra wood.
But but now sometimes I get serious, but most of the time not.
Except for when you're serious. Wow.
Yeah.
We were trying to be serious, and Luna, and you were just incredibly rude to the audience. You should apologize.
I'm sorry.
They don't forgive you. They've condemned you forever now. And I'll tell you what, Bunny, you just gave Bunny a run for money in the burp Olympics. It's like we're gonna have to get Bunny and Luna to have a burp off one night.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lose. I know I'll lose already.
I just typed in the side chat, my dick has warts.
See?
And Luna's response was, ah.
No, that's screaming. Oh, that's cute.
She said, ah. Like,
That was
ah. She wants my warts in her mouth. Ah.
Whoa. Hey, look, it's the demonetization fairy. She's late tonight, but she's eventually turned up. And she said, thanks for the warts and the money. See you later.
The warts. When I got shorts, you can see the warts. I'm wearing shorts right now, as a matter of fact. I never wear shorts. No, I'm not going to show you my legs look horrible right now. Well, my legs always look horrible, but they're all like suffering right now, so they look bad.
I'm sure it's still sexy. You don't have to worry.
No, I have disgusting looking legs.
Well, what about Pimpisha? Like, what are her legs like?
They're the same. My legs are all scarred up and shit from like legs busted open and shit. I got bad legs. You know, everybody knows I got leg issues. That's one of my medical issues. My legs are funky. So yeah.
I have a lot of scars on my legs from like when I was a kid. I lived in like really bad conditions, so I always had like a lot of bug bites. So like my legs are just like covered in scars.
Yeah.
So you wearing Daisy Dukes, are you, pimp?
No, it's just regular shorts.
He really has underwear.
No, I'm not wearing underwear. I'm going commando.
Oh, that'd be so funny. You're doing this.
I got my nuts. My nuts actually hanging out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a show with like just your shirt on?
No, I've never. Well, I actually never done a stream, but I did do a video one time where I was completely naked underneath.
Can you say which one it was?
I can't remember. I don't even remember which one it was. I can't. I don't remember. I remember I was just got out of the shower and I had this idea for a quick rant, so I just shoved the shirt on. My dick just flopping the whole time I was doing the video. Well, not flopping, just doing this.
Your balls were swinging the breeze. It's the video where you see him just sort of rocking back and forth gently because he's trying to dry his balls.
Yeah. air drying them nuts.
Wow. There you go. Behind the scenes production hint from Pimp. You see him slightly swaying back and back and forth a little bit. It's because he's getting his nuts to swing in the breeze, air drying them.
You do on Jacqueline's channel.
Yep, that was the one. It was the guest video on Jacqueline Glenn's channel. You watch.
Yeah. Jacqueline was blowing on my balls, actually.
You're bullying her, man. You're bullying her.
I got in trouble for bullying Jacqueline one time.
That was retarded, man.
It was because she even liked the videos.
I really hope you actually get your fucking channel back this time.
Yeah, me too. Me too, brother. Me too. Hashtag me too with YouTube. So
look at Raisin said.
Yeah, I've seen it. The saliva thing. Yeah, it's funny. Let's check the tip machines. See if we've got anything. We have gotten something. There you go. Oh. We got as a 200. Well, let me see here. As a 200-pound guy, only real fight I got in was with a 300-pound guy who just fell forward on me. I did not win that fight. I don't know if he wants me. I don't know if he wants me to say it's his real name, so I'm not gonna say his name. He may be going by his real name in the chat room. I just don't. He gave $4 though. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for the donation.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
And I
Any
hope
more
you fully
comments?
recovered after that man mountain fell upon thee. That sounds painful.
Okay, hell yeah.
Keep them coming. Keep them tips coming.
I hope someone yelled out timber as he was falling over on you. That would have been awesome. I'm just saying. Sorry if I'm mocking a low point in your life, but that would have been so fucking good if that happened.
Hell yeah.
Even better if someone held up a mobile phone and played the sound of a tree crashing over.
Play that fucking song by Pitbull and whatever her name is.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Oh, who was it? Fucking Key of Awesome did a parody of that song, and it is so much better than the fucking original. It's not funny. It's like they were incredible, those guys, the Key of Awesome. I'm not sure if they're doing this shit anymore, but holy shit. They did some good parody songs.
Cool. But thank you. I guess it was Idea Guy. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate the tip, brother. Absolutely. Keep them coming. We need them. And keep them Patreons coming, man. We're at the halfway mark now. All we need is 500. I know that's a lot, but still, you know, that means we're closer.
You can get it done in one swipe if you just become a $500 Patreon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to contact us for the perks received for the $500 Patreon, because if we even try to describe what's going to happen on a live show, it's just like the demonetization fairy's cousin, the fucking takedown fairy will visit.
Now, the one thing it is going to happen on the 24-hour show is that every Patreon I think I decided over the $20 and above will get an opportunity to come on the 24-hour show if they want to. I think that's what I decided. Maybe I think it was $20. I had to go back and look. I think I decided every $20 above Patreon can come on the show at some point on the 24 hours. And I already know several guests are going to be on, like Ben and Billy. I'm pretty sure some black guy, Bunty, King, all those guys. I know Kirsch will come on. And I know Soda will too. That coming there.
We should ask Poisoning the Well.
Oh, I'm definitely definitely going to get Poisoning the Well on. Definitely going to get both of those guys on. Love them, and they love me too. So yeah.
I've got to admit, I sort of love seeing those two guys do their stuff together, because
awesome.
they've got a very, very interesting relationship. The way they fucking talk, it's like a very cool dynamic. I love the way they interact.
They're great, and they're very nice guys. I mean, they're so cool, and you know, and that was one of the coolest experiences for me and VidCon. Was like, because I'm actually I don't fan over a lot of people, and I'm actually a fan of those guys. And so when I seen them walk in, I was like, oh hell, I'm gonna go say hi. Then he runs over to me like, Pimpmunk, you're a fucking legend. I'm like, oh shit. You know, so that was a cool experience. But you know, I'm gonna get as many people as I can to come on the show. I'm gonna get Bunty, all those motherfuckers to come on. And
Magog, definitely.
Oh yeah, Magog. I'm gonna try to get TJ and Paul and them to come on at some point. I'm gonna get everybody that I can. And it's gonna be a great show, and plus all the regulars, you know, people like Frank and Marshall and
get started. We'll have to get Mr. McRae and Kyle on from the non-sex show. Get them to come over for a visit.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
you haven't talked to Kyle yet, I don't think. Kyle's a really fucking cool guy too.
But he hangs out with Steve, and that's kind of
I know, but you don't hold that against Kyle. Like just think of Kyle's doing Steve a favor. It's a bit of a pity friendship, you know. Steve's old like me, kind of like you letting me hang out with you. It's a pity thing, you know. It's like
Yeah.
Just don't mention it in front of Steve because it will hurt his feels.
Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna get as many people, and it's gonna be a great show, and yeah, it'll be cool. So we're gonna be doing that for sure once we get to that mark, and that means and once I get to that mark, it's I mean, I'm not completely taking, but that's gonna knock a lot of worry off of me. So it's gonna be a nice little chunk of change there to help with bills and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's that's the goal, is to be able to take care of everything. And once and see, I'm trying to get to a point where I can start really saving for that house. So yeah.
Oh,
But
what's the matter?
I got some new I got some new tippers coming along now. I got last night. What's your name? The singer chick. She's been coming in a lot lately.
Yeah, she hooked you up with a nice tip.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah, it was very cool. And so we're getting there. We're getting where we wanted. And the main channel will be back pretty soon, hopefully. And that's going to be all about the morning wood and my regular videos. Now, this channel will still be very active. Very active. It's going to be random streams and other things. So I'm going to be carrying both channels. And of course, you can always, see me on the Ultra Perspective. I'm a hardworking motherfucker with this shit, man.
There you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Check Patreon, boss. Sorry, check PayPal. I meant blah blah blah. Someone has sent you a donation. Murdered carrot.
I don't see it.
So $5 through PayPal. They said.
I see. I see the same guy sent $250.
Yep.
One is 74.
Yep.
No, it's not Garrett. It's not. It's the other guy though.
Yeah.
The idea guy, right? Ain't he the one that sent it?
Yeah, he sent another one as well.
Yeah, best pickup line I know is your dad in jail, because I was your dad, I'd be in jail. If I was your dad, oh God. That's an incestual pedophilia joke.
Yeah.
Good
I'll
joke.
just keep an eye on your PayPal, because Murdered Carrot said he sent you a $5. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, I don't see it yet, but appreciate it. It ain't showing. It's not showing. Might me check out.
Yeah, you might. You just double check that went through, because Pimp said it's not showing up. Sometimes PayPal has a bit of a
sometimes they do have it. With some people it don't show up on, but it's whatever. Nah, it's not nothing there yet, but I'll keep checking though. I'll keep checking. Keep them coming. I'll read your messages. Let's see. Your family tree don't fall. My family tree is a stick.
Well, I don't know my family tree. I'm adopted.
Red Eye's family tree is a branch laying on the ground.
It's a fucking twig.
Emma's Pimpatia's real name. That's right, buddy.
Oh wow! Did someone just dox Pimpecia? Fucking hell.
Well, a lot of people ask, why is that name there? But I also noticed that a lot of other people have been sending me when they send me PayPal, it being a woman's name and it's a dude. I'm like, okay. But there's a thing. The reason I use this PayPal is, and most people know, I got fucked on my old PayPal. Somebody fucked me over $6,000.
Oh, I thought it was 2,006.
No, it was like got close to like 7,000. I do believe.
Because I know who you're talking about. I won't say his name, but like I paid to come on your streams like way before I ever did like the DP music shit, and like the first stream I came on, he was there too.
Yeah.
So it was fucking crazy when I heard that shit. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he's a little piece of shit's what he was. That little sorry motherfucker. I hope he dies 12 deaths.
Yeah, I mean, weren't you supposed to like come to Texas then too, to Austin, right?
Yeah. So that was originally I was gonna go visit him, and we were gonna do a thing in Texas, but fuck him. I'm going to Amarillo to see my Luna Tuna. Hopefully, if Gage don't fuck it all up. Ah, here we go. I got a $5 Canadian donation.
That'll be it.
It's $3.70 in U.S. currency. So, if you're wondering, awesome. Thank you, bud. I don't see a message though.
He said, enjoy the Slurpee and the 7-Eleven hot dog that'll buy you.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me show you something. I think I still got it.
I love Slurpee.
On one of my trips, I got a 7-Eleven card, dude. I've never used it either.
Oh.
I got this in Seattle.
Honest Red, no, it was not Egghead. We shall not mention his name. It's an unwritten rule that it is never spoken.
He's just an
on air.
faggot.
It was just a piece of shit that fucked me over and caused a lot of financial issues, like big time problems.
That's probably the biggest setback the channel's fucking had, other than YouTube directly fucking with you. Was that whole shit fight? That
was a shit storm, dude. And then and it happened right when I was on a trip. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to Myrtle Beach. That's the first time I met Raisin. But we ended up still had a good trip though.
Yeah,
me, Raisin, Alexis, and Gage. We had a good time. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's good you didn't let him ruin your trip. You know.
Yeah, well, we didn't do. I didn't have the. See, I was gonna have. I had to like not spend money though, because the money I had for the trip had to go to bills then because my other shit got all fucked up. So we basically just stayed at the hotel the whole time and went to a couple of restaurants and shit. But we had a blast though. It was awesome. It was a good trip. I never, like I said, that's the first time I met Raisin, and ever me and her's been. That's one of my homegirls right there. I mean, that's part of my heart right there. Raisin's got a spot in my heart always. It's one of my best friends. Love her to death. And yeah, we had to liquor store and went out to eat. Yeah, we went out to eat a few times. Went to a Jamaican place, and that's where Alexis said she ate a goat. She ate goat meat, but she always says I ate a goat, like she had a whole fucking goat.
You swallowed it whole.
Yeah, but yeah, we had good times. We had some good times, and that was.
I was like, damn, because I was like, I had just moved, and then y'all were in North Carolina. I was like,
yeah, you just moved down North Carolina. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
Yeah. It was a good trip, though. I've had a lot of good. I have met so many awesome people and done a lot of awesome shit. You know, I've went through some hard times on here. People, my shit's all public, so you know. But I've had some awesome times too. I've seen most of America. I've done some cool shit. Hung out with some awesome people. So I mean, this Pimpmunk thing's been good to me. And yeah, there's been negative times, but it's also been very good to me.
It's crazy, like what the internet can bring when you do shit on here. Like even like the LA show, like that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, you know, I did. You know, I've done the LA thing a couple times, and was on stage with DP. You know, I kissed Paul on stage.
I remember that shit.
Yeah. The crazy thing was there was a couple things that happened at that event that was fucking insane, though.
You kiss other people, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they built. There was this chick and her husband was there, right? And this chick kept flirting with me, and I wanted some of this. So when he walked into the bar, the fans made like a human wall around us so we could make out.
Oh no!
And we did. We made out.
What did the husband do?
He didn't know. He couldn't see. It was a human wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there was a certain DP member that was a human wall there too. He was in the wall. I'm not gonna say his name, but it rhymes with Paul's ego.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
But and also, man, I got so fucked up. So when I was after the kiss, I was outside, and I was so fucking drunk and high. Dude walks up and said, "Man, I just arrived, Pimp. I missed it. How did the kiss go?" I said, "Like this," and I grabbed him and kissed him.
Oh god. Didn't you kiss you kissed Tommy, right?
Yeah, me and
Oh,
Tommy
yeah.
kissed. I've kissed a lot of dudes, not to be gay.
At this meetup, like some guy like literally climbed on top of TJ and was like shoving his tongue down his throat. It was insane.
Yeah.
But he asked Chelsea first. He was like, "Can I make out with TJ?" She's like, "Yeah, fuck it."
Yeah, that's weird. But you know, it was cool. It was a cool event, and I mean, I've had a lot of cool times. One of the coolest experiences, like meeting somebody who knew who I was when I was in San Jose, and I was outside the hotel. I was tweeting and shit, and some dude tweeted at me, he's like, "I think I see you across the street." I was like, "Well, come say hello." And he runs over, and he was so nervous that I actually had to grab him to keep him from falling. His legs were shaking.
Yeah, man.
He's like, I'm so nervous. I said, calm down, brother. I'm just a fat dude from Mississippi.
Yeah, it happened to me. There was like
Yeah.
some dude who was like super nervous to meet me, and it was like weird because I'm like, dude, I'm just like a fan like you. Like I just got fucking lucky here.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, it was yeah. But you know, I like that. I think it's cool when people, because I do put work in this, and it's, you know, the shows, all kinds of shit. I'm proud of what I do. So when people respect it, man, I'm happy about that.
You work hard for it, man. And even
Yeah,
now, I mean, you do a lot of streaming, and not
Yeah.
just for your channel. I mean, like you put work in.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of stuff, and you know, and some people don't remember before YouTube went stupid. May not know that at one point I was red fucking hot. My shit I was exploding on here, and then YouTube fucked me over, and I was one of the first ones where YouTube started. See, I started bitching about this YouTube shit before everybody else did, and everybody was like, "Oh, Pimp, you full of shit," and then it started happening to everybody.
Dude, I've personally, like, not on this account, but on other accounts, I've personally like been unsubbed from you before.
Oh yeah, it's happening. It happens all the time. And dude, the fucking notification thing is so stupid. When we was at Charlotte, not Charlotte, Myrtle Beach, sorry. We was at Myrtle Beach. I used Larry's phone to connect to to the internet so I could do streaming. Well, 2 hours into the stream, Larry gets an alert that I'm live. 2 hours into the stream, I seen it on his phone. He said, "See, that's what I've been telling you. You'll be on for 2 hours." And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. But it's all good. It's all gonna come back together. It really will. It's all gonna come back. You know, you know, there's things that happens behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Some people do. That keeps me encouraged. Red knows what I'm talking about.
I don't even know. This is like exclusive shit, yo.
But there's shit that's happening behind the scenes that would encourage anybody to keep doing this shit.
There'd be a Pimpmunk comedy special on Comedy Central. It's gonna take over the fucking world.
I don't know. Maybe. Hope so. That'd be nice. A comedy special would be awesome.
Dude, I'd pay for that shit.
Me too.
Yeah, it has been over a year since Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach was nice, though. It was a good trip. Let's check the tip machines before we go. We ain't got much longer. Let's check the tip machines. Well, fuck. There we go. There we go. Nothing new, but that's okay. I blame Red.
Always getting blamed for stuff, man. Far out.
It's all Red's fucking fault. And Luna's.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
But by the way, there is another pimp gathering, by the way, we'll talk about this a little bit. In the works. And it's gonna be in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's
cool.
gonna be next year at some point. We got to get the girls together and figure out when everything's gonna happen. But I do know that Raisin's gonna be there, Lexus, Landon's already agreed to go be there, and Luna probably. And yeah, Luna's gonna be there. I'm gonna make her go. I gotta have my Luna. I gotta have my Luna fish. And she's my sidekick. That's my homie right there. And plus, I really want to have sex with her vagina.
Oh, just with her vagina?
Yeah, just her vagina and her mouth
Just-
and her titties and her butthole and her feet and her armpit.
But just her vagina.
I want to stick my dick in her armpit.
Wow.
Did you see her? She worked her arm. She's like, this is one of the reasons I love Luna. Like, if you mention her vagina, she'll look at her puss. She just looked at it.
Damn it.
She's just checking if it's still there. Leave her alone.
Nah, you gotta love Luna, man. She's awesome. Luna's a good friend. Bunny's in there. Before we go, I can give a big shout out to Bunny. Bunny's fucking awesome. Bunny's been there always for me, and she's such a lovely little Norwegian bitch.
Yeah, I love Bunny.
Yeah. Her vagina talks to me sometimes. It sends me text messages.
Really?
Yeah, and say, "What's up, my homie?" And I'm talking naughty. She's got a very friendly vagina, but it's very religious though. Yeah, her vagina's religious.
A religious for JJ.
Yeah, it says a religious for JJ. It's a vagistan.
Very strange.
Luna's on one of the veg takes from Buns Veg. That's funny. But anyways, guys, yeah, we have reached that time. This was a good show, good Friday show, man.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of laugh. I love the Friday shows. It's just laid back. We just talk about what the fuck ever, and it's always fun. It's always good to have Marshall on. Marshall's part of the Morning Wood family. If you hadn't realized that by now, he's here a lot, and
yeah, I appreciate that, man. I mean, I always have a good time on the Morning Wood. Feels really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's just certain people I connect with, and I'll bring them on a lot of stuff and you're one of them. You and like Frank, I absolutely adore fucking Frank, dude. I love that dude, man. Honestly, Frank's one of those people. If you can't get along with him, you're probably not going to get along with anybody.
He's really easy to talk to. Like, he's just such a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's just such a nice guy, He's really cool. I love him to death. But
Frank's awesome.
Yeah, that's right, Raisin. They are good eggs for. And I also like my pudgy lesbian. I hadn't had him on in a while though. Admiral Murphy.
Yeah, I haven't heard from that guy in a while.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him a little bit. He was one of the regulars, but you and Frank are always. I bring you guys on a lot, and another couple of people that's become regulars on here. It's Captain Kirsch and Soda. Everybody loves those bitches, man. Because they are so much fun.
Don't bring
Red always looks forward to those shows because they're just fun to talk to.
Yeah, they crack me up. They're just so full of energy. They just sit there and once you fucking light the wick, they just fucking shoot off like fucking skyrockets and off they go.
Yeah, some people just and Red's been seeing this lately. I know we're going over, but it don't matter. It's my fucking show. Well, certain people, when they bring them on here, Red could probably contest. He could because he's part of the show. Some people are just easier to have a show with because they're just, and those girls are like you guys probably noticed when I had Fat Pat on how we just flow talk, me and Pat. Red Eye even said, I shut the fuck up and let you guys handle that one. He said y'all was on it. And
you were enjoying the whole thing, and that was the night where we sort of changed the format of the show a bit, and it turned into more of I wouldn't say it was strictly an interview thing. It was more of just an open flowing conversation, and you had some really good questions to ask, and you were really interested to hear what he had to say. And the good thing was the guest was really happy to answer these questions because we're not asking hard, awkward questions. We're not here to get those answers. It's like, it's the morning, you want drama, you can go on. There's plenty of other channels out there doing.
It's not a gotcha show.
Yeah. And I'm not knocking the other shows like, watch. I don't want to name anyone to try and pigeonhole them and say, they do drama, but there's plenty of shows out there that cover all the latest and greatest happenings and trials and tribulations of the interwebs, and I personally enjoy sticking to most of the fun stuff. Well, we've had serious conversations too, but most of the time, I think having fun's the best part.
Yeah, and with certain guests, it's just easier. Like, you know, I had a lot of fun with Jeff. We had Jeff Holiday on. That was a good show. That was a really good show. And I think a lot of my fans who thought they didn't like Jeff seen a different side of Jeff in that show.
And Wizard was fucking awesome too.
Yeah. Nick's a great guy. Nick's a great guy.
Paul Joseph Watson. He actually did a video. Oh, I was so chuffed when I saw that, and I was just like,
dude, he sounds just
brilliant.
fucking like him. Like, if you want, he could do an audio only video and like say some off the wall shit, and people would think it's real. Like, that's how
yeah. Well, you know, Jeff does the best JF I've ever heard.
Yep.
Yeah,
they really. Yeah.
Yeah, he was scary. And I was like, that was too close.
But yeah, we've had a lot of great guests, a lot of great shows. Barber for you to see. I love that chick.
Yeah, I hope we see her again sooner than later. I hope everything's all right for her and she lands on her feet.
Yeah, we're definitely working on more guests. Now, next week may be a slow week for guests because I hadn't really worked on that. I mean, I have, but it's been hard. But I'll come up with some guests, and we'll come up with even shows where I don't have like big guests. That's usually when I come up with ideas. Like we'll do a list of something or something. But you know, we'll have a good week next week, so make sure you tune in for that. And it's going to be on the main channel, supposedly. To be on the main channel next week. So, but anyways, thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate it. I know Red appreciates it. Thank you, Luna Fish, for joining us. Thank you, Marshall, for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
And we'll see you guys. Well, you know, I said see you guys next week, but you know I'll be doing a random stream over the weekend. So I'll see you guys later. Remember, keep the wood up. I like that. I'm going to start using that one. That's my ending for the show now.
Yep.
Keep the wood up. Oh, my God. I just discovered something. Okay. Then I ruined it by acting like that. Fuck. No, but anyways, guys, keep the wood up. Later.